Huh? Oh, I guess it's time for another lecture. Well, whenever we think of ancient Greece, we usually think about a single culture that existed across the entire civilization. However, Greece was unique. Instead of a single culture, a collection of independent city-states existed. And nowhere were these differences more obvious than between the two leading city-states, Athens and Sparta. Following the Persian War, the victorious Greeks entered a sort of golden age. Athens embodied this new prosperity, and under the leadership of Heracles, established itself as the most influential of all the competing city-states in Greece. Expanding its economic and military potential, Athens cemented itself as leader of the Delian League, which was a collection of fellow city-states under its leadership, or hegemonia.
The growth of the power of Athens and the alarm which this inspired in Sparta made war inevitable.
Sparta also emerged from the war as a powerful new city-state that emphasized military excellence on an unparalleled level. Like many others, it began to fear Athens' growing influence and wished to curb its rivals' power. Indeed, many began to fear for their independence, and they were unsure of how to react to Athens' unorthodox democracy. To counter the Delian League, Sparta founded the Peloponnesian League, which is composed of Tegea, Megara, and other city-states on the Peloponnesus. Although Sparta and its allies included the predominant land powers in Greece, Athens' collection of coastal allies had the more powerful navy. The war began in 431 BC when Thebes, a Spartan ally, attacked Plataea, an Athenian one. The strategy of the attacking Spartans was to burn down the Athenian countryside, depriving their enemy of resources. However, since Athens was able to resupply the other navy, this did little to affect Athens. As the defenders, the Athenians built a long wall to protect their city and maintain a route to the sea. From within these walls, they were able to harass the Spartans, and their enemy could not retaliate. Here, the war reached a stalemate.
Strong and weak constitutions proved equally incapable of resistance, all alike being swept away, although dieted with the utmost precaution.
Yet fortune favored the Spartans. A terrible plague struck the city of Athens, devastating the crowded populace within its walls. Among the dead was Pericles, leader of the Athenians. Even then, Athens was able to gain victories over Sparta and eventually declared a 6-year-long offer of peace. In the summer of 425, Athens, led by Cleon, founded a base on the Bay of Navarino, located in Pylos near Sparta. Feeling threatened, the Spartans launched an attack in self-defense. The Spartans began by sending forces on land to meet the Athenians, but they were defeated and forced to retreat. What ensued was that the Athenian fleet was able to destroy the Spartan one. This left a small Spartan troop stranded on the island of Bacteria. After attempts at peace treaties and negotiations were denied, Athens made the decision to send an attack, leading to Spartan surrender. The Battle of Pylos was an unforeseen victory for Athens. Eventually, Athens was able to gain more victories over the Spartans and declared a 6-year-long offer of peace. This peace soon crumbled as Athens began an offensive against the city-state of Syracuse on Sicily. Although the Athenians had been crippled by the plague, the fleet they launched was formidable. However, this expedition failed horribly and they lost almost all of their ships. From 411 onwards, Athens was internally unstable and alternated between several different governments, including an oligarchy. However, they were eventually able to rebuild their fleet and refused to make peace with the Spartans. But this all came to an end in the year 405, when, under the general Lysander, a Spartan fleet demolished a rebuilt Athenian one at the Battle of Aegospotami. Without their main source of military power, as well as their ability to resupply from the sea, the Athenians were soon forced to surrender by the Spartans and were placed under a puppet oligarchy.
This was the greatest Hellenic achievement of any in this war, or, in my opinion, in Hellenic history, at once most glorious to the victors, most calamitous to the conquered.
Even then, Sparta was weakened by the war, following an upset victory by Thebes, which proved unable to act as the new leader of the Greek city-states. Philip II of Macedon was able to capitalize on this weakness and conquered Greece. This new Macedonian rule laid the foundation for the later reign of Alexander the Great and the Hellenistic culture that would emerge, with the long-standing culture of classical Greece as a major component.
As a result of its disruptive effects on Greece and the impact it had on the region's balance of power, the Peloponnesian War fulfilled a vital role in setting the stage for this next era of expansion and conquest.